Okay, all right. Welcome to the new Cum Town. Unlike the old Cum Town, this is now a weed and gaming household, and therefore it is a weed and gaming podcast. If you liked the podcast before, we're going to take a hard left turn into it's going to be on the comedy section of iTunes still. Mm-hmm. But it's just going to be reviews of weed because that seems like a good idea. Is my new business idea is I smoke strains and then I tell people about the weed that I've smoked on YouTube.
Oh, that's good.
And iTunes, and then I question why I'm just sort of drifting in life.
Shouts out! Here's a good one. You ever watch Hannah's Weed World?
No.
It's like some 16-year-old or 19-year-old like lesbian from like somewhere in Maryland, and she was wearing an OCMD sweatshirt, and she does this literally that. One time I was looking at the biggest weed fails on YouTube, and it auto-played to Hannah's Weed World. But, you know, I have to apologize, Nick. I can't really... I love this bit. I think we really have something here, but I've been betrayed by my friend Adam. You know what? I will go as far as say Adam is on friendship suspension.
Yeah,
you know?
Why?
Because 2 social activities in a row... You have not invited me, bro.
No,
and then you brag about them in my face.
I didn't brag.
I was mad that Adam had sex.
No, that I am always slightly
Adam
mad.
had sex with a girl, and Stav's jealous because he wasn't invited out, as if that's how sex works.
That is how sex works. It's like a deli counter. You take a ticket, and Adam took all the tickets for himself and didn't give any to his friends.
It's just about getting there first.
Look, bro, all I'm saying is, you know... I was doing nothing last night.
Not only would you have not fucked, you would have ruined it for Adam.
That's first of all, I would not have ruined it.
I
have social grace.
You're like a wingman, but the definition of wingman is a guy with wing sauce all over his face.
Here's the thing:
who ruins his friend's ability to date.
I would like to clarify that.
Come on, I'm also gonna fuck.
Stav
I just
wouldn't have ruined
a nice, fun time with my friends.
He would not have ruined it for me. I want to clarify that. And B, I didn't deliberately exclude you.
I think you did.
It's
a pattern of behavior.
I went last minute.
There's a pattern of behavior.
And then I last minute got laid.
There was a barbecue. Our friend, obviously Ari is a better friend than you, but he is also my friend.
Both you
He's
and
also
Nick
my friend.
To the barbecue.
I never got a formal invitation, and not only that, you did not. You asked. Amber asked you what you were doing that day, and she said she's got to go to...
I was at home smoking weed and watching Independence Day.
Yeah, you got back into weed that night.
No,
so if you went to...
Doing this weekend, and then I was like, oh, I'll hit you up, and I hit you up, and you're like, Ari's barbecue.
Yeah, here's the thing. Amber was off...
Amber's not in the living room.
Amber was off mic.
We got Super Nintendo
So basically, I'm just a terrible friend. I've been
Adam is a
on
terrible
everyone.
friend.
I'm a bad socialist. I'm a bad organizer.
No. You're a fuck. You fucking don't want your friends around, man.
That's not true at all.
You know, you want to fucking hop
First
on
of
our
all,
backs.
he's forced to see us twice a week. I wouldn't want to hang out with us either.
No, I disagree.
That's not true.
I think that
we have a good hangs.
I wouldn't fucking hang out with me.
You always want to hang out.
Shut up, Nick.
I literally
always want to watch
out.
movies, and it's fun.
Me first.
I did ask Amber for what she was doing this weekend, and I forgot that it was Ari's barbecue when I asked the question. But
anyway,
yeah,
the point
anyone was more than welcome to come to Ari's barbecue.
You're the king of retroactive invitations.
Also, you were moving
I'm the king
that
of wishful
day.
thinking.
That's true.
Okay, so
Look, you're on friendship suspension, dude.
that's fine,
Okay.
dude. Just be
You're on
mean to
friendship
me on our
suspension.
podcast, and let's
No,
keep
I
going.
won't. That's what I do to my friends. How are you doing, Adam? How's your day? I'm going to ask you questions and pretend and care.
My day is fine.
Fuck you. I changed my mind. I'm going to stay mean to you. You're a bitch.
Anyway, big news out of Washington.
We can go back to this weed bit. Why are you putting Rick and Morty on
I'm
the
not.
TV?
I'm trying to turn this shit off, you fucking idiot.
You're an
Did you
idiot.
watch the new episodes?
I haven't yet.
They were quite good.
Of Rick and Morty. That's like the only good show.
I haven't seen him yet.
They're great.
You know,
Yeah.
The second season really amped up.
Amber, you can't. You know, it's like you're off mic, and I'm glad that She said, "Thank you, Stav. You're right. That's a good point."
My living room.
The point is, you know, I've been betrayed by Adam, And I just wanted to have a nice, fun time with my friend, dude.
I'm gonna bet that by the end of this episode, I'm gonna make it up to you in such a sweet and great way.
I don't think you will. In an hour, no way, no chance.
I'm gonna give myself that challenge, Stav, and allow me to.
Okay, I'm open.
All right, thank you.
I'm open to it.
So how about the Mole Dog, our fearless leader? How are you doing?
My man's a weed head.
I've been all right. Yeah, I've reset my brain with the good leaf.
The mother guy is herb.
He's extremely off that Thai stick right now.
The laundromat I go to, they have one poster that's like Bob Marley, and it's like underneath it says like, you have to smoke weed. It's like demanding that you smoke weed. I forget the specific words that it uses, but it's like, if you don't smoke weed, you'll never know like your true. Weed reveals your true self to you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Dude.
Which no, it doesn't. You're
not
literally high.
It just makes you stupid.
Yeah.
I was on an edible yesterday. And I felt.
But then
trapped.
shut up. Then right next to that,
Suck my dick, bitch.
there's one that's two cans that says like, we don't want you to smoke. So you can
mixed
choose
messages.
Yeah, there's like
the red pill and the blue pill.
Yeah.
Well,
and you're red pill.
You can either follow your boy or follow your nose.
Oh, is the toucan about coke? Maybe.
No.
Follow your nose, dude.
it's about
It's about cigarettes.
Toucans probably snort a lot of coke with their big nose.
because they got big old noses.
Yeah, and they're
That's
also
because,
and it's also because they're gay. Because Fruit Loops,
Fruit Loops. Yeah.
gay guys love cocaine.
That is true.
That's the only downside about doing cocaine is that people think you're gay when you do much of it.
That's what I always say about having sex with men.
Yeah, that's what I say about being into like George Michael.
Dude, Wham goes off.
I can't.
They've
I
got
can't
some
just
great tracks.
listen to Wham without people being like, "What are you, gay or something?" I'm like, "No, I'm high on cocaine." Driving
Dude,
that
Heartbeat.
train.
Heartbeat's a jam. Heartbeat, heartbeat.
This is a
Why
classic,
don't you suck
classic
my
bit, but
dick?
yeah, Casey Jones. What a waste of cocaine.
Yeah, driving a train.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds
What?
like the worst thing you could possibly do on
Yep.
cocaine.
Who's Casey Jones?
The Grateful
Don't tell
Dead
him.
song.
He doesn't need to know.
Sorry, this is like a thing that only Nick and I know
Grateful
about.
Dead?
Yeah.
I've heard
yeah.
of them.
Well, I guess you can.
Wait a second. You're mad someone was doing coke and driving a train? That seems like the most up your alley thing of all time.
No, I'm not actually into trains. I'm really only into air raid sirens. So it's like it's not even like I don't really have autism. It's just one thing that I like a lot, and it's watching videos of air raid sirens for hours and knowing things about them.
Yeah,
And pointing them out, and when I
Well,
live
you
in
knew
Los
plenty-
Angeles, specifically going to see an air raid siren that I read about.
You did?
No, I happened to see one on the street, and I was sending people pictures of it, and the unanimous response from people was like, "Please stop this."
I say go for it, dude. I'm here to support you in all your endeavors.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. Do you want to drive to an air raid siren? Where's the closest one here?
South Williamsburg.
Yeah, the chassid's do it at the beginning of Shabbat.
They have one, and all of the neighbors
It's so
have complained because they don't. It's not an air raid. So they just bought an air raid siren, and they were like, "We'll use this for a holiday."
Instead of a shofar?
Yeah, they could use bells, but they
To
don't want to
let
use
people
bells.
know
They
when Shabbat
prefer
is
to be
started.
annoying by using a fucking air raid siren. So it goes off every Friday evening.
Every Friday?
Every single Friday.
Whoa.
At sundown.
Yeah.
Is that when you're supposed
Personally,
to blow the
I
shofar?
love
That's when you're supposed
Yeah.
to like stop using electronics for 25 hours.
The
Yeah.
sweet sound of the angry horn.
What if you're halfway into jacking off on your phone and you hear that siren? You have to stop?
Yeah, you have to stop. Or no, you can't switch it off technically. You just literally need to put your phone down and then just let it die.
Oh,
And
but
not-
you could look at... But, you know, who's
But
to
you
say
can look.
technically...
Yeah, my Orthodox friends used to like be into football, and you know how at the end of the season they have like on Saturdays they have some NFL games.
Yeah.
So they were like big Packers fans, and they'd just leave a TV on for all of Shabbos, like on the channel.
That's such a bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Fucking... Like, God gives a shit about the loopholes, you know?
God doesn't give a shit. But they have this concept of a Shabbos goy, which is where they hire someone to like
To
do
do all
the
the
shit
shit.
you can't do.
Which is ridiculous.
Which is also just, that's cheating. You shouldn't be allowed
Yeah,
to do it.
100%.
Isn't goy a slur?
No, it just means nation.
So it means slur. It means the same thing as a slur.
Goy?
Yeah.
It just means nation.
But it's short for goyim.
Goyim means is the plural of goy.
All right.
Goyim means nations.
I still think it's a slur.
Why does Goyim sound so much?
You know what? If you
like
call me
Golem.
it, this is the one instance where I get to say it's a slur.
Oh, nice.
If if Chinese means multiple, if I was like, yeah, check out these chins over here, you'd be like, that's a racial slur. I'd be like, is it?
Chinese is.
It's not a slur. It's just short.
I don't know that I follow your logic.
Yeah, I don't get that at all.
The midnight,
you know what that is? That's a little bit of that
meat
420
train.
logic.
Yeah.
How about that for a movie? The Midnight Meat Train.
And it's a bunch of guys getting fucked in the
No,
ass.
that's just
No, it's
literally
the
name.
actual title of this movie.
Leon Kaufman's obsessive
I
pursuit
saw-
of
I was-
dark subject matter.
I was looking through
Is
HBO
it actual
Go.
meat? Because I'm into that also.
A meat train?
Like just kebabs
it's like a,
and shit. That
It's
sounds
like a
fun.
refrigerated train.
Yeah, dude. And you just
That's
punch
pretty
it,
tight.
and then there's also kebabs.
You ever see this one, In the Mouth of Madness?
No.
Sort of it's John Carpenter, but it's weird.
It sounds like
How many movies does John Carpenter have? He has like 40 movies? It has to be up there, right?
I don't think it's that many.
I've never, I don't know. Fuck John Carpenter. I mean, he's probably good. I don't think I've seen his movies.
That's impossible.
We've probably talked about this, and
Yeah.
maybe I've
Yeah.
seen one or two.
Well, so now that
The Fly, half of The Fly, is that him?
The Fly is David Cronenberg.
Oh, we've done this with
Yeah.
Cronenberg. Yeah.
But so now that Nick is a stoner, he's been threatening to replace Stav and I with the "It's fucking nice out. I'm trying to smoke some loud guy."
It's fucking nice out. I'm trying to chill. I got loud. I'm on my DM. I got loud.
Great voice work, my man.
That's really good self auto tune, dude.
Yeah, I'm good at auto tune. I'm trying to get my dick sucked.
Damn, dude, you're a voiceover master.
Get my dick sucked.
You got too much fat on your fucking head. To
Nah,
do it
dude,
right.
that helps. That helps
No.
the vibrato.
It sounded like a midget clapping.
I've got a.
Damn.
Can't do it.
My
man ain't no good at this.
No, you can't do the lips.
He can do it.
I have.
From now on, the entire podcast is gonna be auto-tune.
Adam's gay.
You're listening to the
Fuck
T-Pain
yeah.
podcast.
You know, what's so
I hurt
embarrassing.
myself.
It's like I tried to do the autotune and it just comes out sounding like a Hasidic guy in South Williamsburg. I was just like, "Fuck you!"
Oh, just chanting.
yeah.
I like chanting.
Chanting's
In Greek
tight.
Orthodox, they would chant too. Or like,
the only time I'm going to a
and
Jewish wedding this
Jesus
weekend.
got his dick sucked and shit like
Are
that.
there portions? So the service in Greek Orthodox is in Greek.
half Greek? You say it in Greek first, then you do it in English.
You do the
the same
translation.
thing as
so you gotta
Catholic
do
Church.
double.
You do double.
In
Yep.
Catholic Church, they do it in Greek first and then English.
I
They
think
do Latin first.
No, they do Greek first. A lot of people think it's Latin. It's not.
What?
No, bullshit, dude.
No,
No,
they
I'm
speak
serious.
Latin, dude.
No, they speak Greek.
Fuck you.
Everyone thinks it's Latin, but it's not.
It is.
It's a big secret about the Catholic Church.
No.
That's
Do you know
the
that-
other secret they came up with to cover up the real secret.
Do you know that
we got away
there's-
with for a long time?
The only Latin thing I know from that Jesus once said was like, "Don't you know I'm loco, man?" You know?
Yeah, Latino Jesus.
Right, yeah.
I wonder if anyone's done that bit before. That his name is Jesus.
Oh,
wow.
Jesus. Now we're on
Yo,
to something.
get Chewy on the phone
Uh-oh.
or Fluffy. I always call him Chewy. I don't.
Chewy's the midget.
Yeah, Chewy's the midget from the Chelsea
from
Handler
Chelsea
show.
Handler. Fuck, I've made that mistake before
A
too.
lot, dude. Latino Jesus. Right, guys?
Yeah.
So,
So like, what if Jesus was Latino, man?
is there any kind of equivalent to altar boys in Judaism?
No. There's
Is there like an altar? Do rabbis have a secret little room they pop
They
in
suck
and out
babies' dicks, but it's like that's what makes it so funny. Is like I don't think they want to.
of? Yeah.
that's what the ritual.
You got to respect the God that makes you suck a baby's dick.
That's such a
against your
small
will.
minority.
You know?
It's funny because they
No,
suck
everyone
the baby's
does
Well,
dick.
no, it's 2% of the Jewish population, but Jews are only 2% of people. So imagine
Of
if
global
every
population.
Jew you knew was a pedophile, and basically in the Jewish community, it's that level of pedophilia.
Mm.
So
That's
it's
a pretty
basically
good- yeah,
like
that's
every
a lot.
Jew is a pedophile.
I don't get.
No,
that
I get
at
that.
all.
That's sound mathematical
scales up.
logic. Yep.
Damn, that's a little bit more of that ganja.
No, I
vibration.
actually understand what Nick's talking about.
It's literally the mathematics of an inverse square. So you take
What are you talking about? You're talking about
take a
2%
huge
of
community
Now
as a
you're
whole,
losing me.
and then you
makes no
you do
sense.
the inverse square of that operation. All of them are pedophiles.
That's true.
That makes absolutely no
Dude,
It's one of
that's
those
because you don't
genetic squares.
respect that good leaf. I got loud. I got loud. I'm trying to do fucking math. It's fucking nice out. I got a fucking calculator. Hit my DM. Come on, I got a TI-83. I'm trying to do math on these Jews.
Did you guys
Doing
ever
math on these Jews?
Did you
I'm
guys
trying
ever
to add
program
their ass
those?
up. Fucking 6 million shit. I don't even care. I got loud. Hit my line. I'm serious.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Oh, I used to steal TI-83s. Remember those?
Yeah, dude.
I used to-
program those to cheat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd put
Yeah.
test answers in
I did
them.
that when I was in community college. I never cheated when I was in school because my mentality was more like, I don't fucking care about any of this. And I just wouldn't do any work.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just didn't have a problem failing. But when I went to community college, I was like trying to do
Time
well.
to buckle up.
And I fucking I took this astronomy course because like I took all the because you need to just get the associate's degree. You need like a general study to get like the base. Just please leave the community college degree.
Right.
You need like a math and a science. And so the math I took was called like mathematical ideas. And it was like, what's the best way to split up a cake between 5 people? And somebody would be like, cut it into 5 pieces. And they'd be like, it's a little too specific. And somebody else would be like, sharing the cake. And they'd be like, exactly. It's splitting it up. How much you split? That's for set. Hey. We'll let accounting figure that out. We're the idea people. We're about mathematical ideas. There should just be they should have like a fucking business class at community college where 90% of the semester is spent on like teaching you how to tent your fingers. And that's like
Power postures.
Yeah, now we doing business. Okay?
Business
Lesson number
101.
1, spelling the word business. You may think that it's spelled B-I-D-N-E-S-S. That's incorrect, even though it's pronounced that way properly. It's because it's a French word. And number 1 rule of business, always use French words. And interject as many French words as possible into your business. Forte, entrepreneur. Forte again. You know? Beret. I say beret all the time. I don't know what the fuck that means. Allow me to beret your acquaintance. See how good that sounds? It's wrong, but it sounds good. Welcome to community college. The beret to your future.
If y'all take a look over here, I got a baguette y'all might want to look at.
Mm-hmm.
It feels good. Let me get some brie.
Exactly. Allow me to introduce you to my fiance.
You would say that at the beginning of a meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's your fiance.
With the Japanese.
Forte. Entrepreneur. Forte. Au contraire.
Au contraire is
Now,
great.
au contraire. I was laughing about a guy being like, you see, I prefer my bitch to be asexual.
Sexual is so fucking
See,
good.
what really gets me is when a bitch is asexual.
You had an incredible stoned thread yesterday. Andre's.
Andre Steakhouse. It's like a steak. It's like, so the setup is like it's the Outback Steakhouse guys are like, we had huge success with the Outback Steakhouse without ever having gone to Australia. What are we gonna do now? And they're like, well, I don't know. Australia is like a pretty good theme. Like, what can a lot of people relate to that we have no experience with whatsoever? One guy's like, black people. What if we do a black people themed steakhouse? And they're like, yeah, let's do like a middle-aged black guy themed steakhouse called Andre's Steakhouse.
Yep.
You can only get the steaks well done.
Yeah.
You know, the doors in the bath deck, because that's the key. Any kind of themed restaurant, you got to figure out the bathrooms immediately. You know, what's your fun name?
Yes.
So instead of men and women, it's females and fellas.
The appetizer menu, what's that called?
It's called foreplay.
That's right. And how about their wine?
Oh yeah. They only have one type of wine, the house wine. It's called Your Most Expensive Wine. It's $18
A bottle.
and then the only other beverage is Heineken.
How do you order this?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So they don't have waiters. You have to order through a Bluetooth headset.
Hell yeah.
A guy across the restaurant will lower his sunglasses at you to let you know that your order has been received. And then once you finally get your food, the waiter brings it up, and then he stands at the table next to you the entire time you're eating, and he says, "So you got to give respect to get respect. You can't get respect if you're not giving respect, but you have to have respect first, and that starts with self-respect. So if you don't self-respect yourself, you know how are you gonna? If you don't give yourself the respect first, how you gonna give the respect to other people?" And then once you've given respect to them, they give it back to you. That's called the economy of respect. Yes, I also teach at the community college. Business 101. The 0 in 101 is a dollar sign.
Fuck, man, I love Andre's Steakhouse, dude.
Oh man, I want to go there.
Yeah.
Let's
be pretty good.
Listen to some TD Jakes tapes, dude. Get our lives together.
Who is that?
He's like a black, like
Motivational speaker?
motivational minister type of guy. 2 different Uber drivers in New Orleans were listening to that.
They were like, "This is setting me right."
Yes.
You know what I missed? That summer hit from New Orleans, Fifth Ward Weeby.
Yes. Fuck. What was it?
How you gonna? No, it was.
Fuck it. Oh, it was awesome.
No. Let me find out.
Let me find out.
Yeah.
Let me find out your baby daddy wears sandals.
Yeah,
Remember that one?
Let me find out your old man wearing sandals.
That shit was so good. That was the time we were at Hell Yes Fest.
Yeah. No, that song was fucking awesome.
Wait, I don't know that song.
Let me find out.
Let me
That was
find
only
out.
in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it was like probably some like
southern
Louisiana.
Was he like a Cash Money guy?
Fifth Ward Weeby. No, I don't think
probably
so.
like a little boozy dude.
Yeah.
I remember when we went to that Six Flags, the abandoned Six Flags. There were a ton of tags that just said "Free Bossy"
Yeah.
because they couldn't. The people spelled Boozy's name wrong.
Yeah.
Free Bossy. Yeah.
Let me find out. Oh,
He's
it's part
boozy
one.
badass now. He's not a little boozy anymore.
Yeah, he changed
dropped
it.
a little.
Let me find out you wearing bootleg titties. Let me find out you got that pussy on the loose. Let me find out you still rocking flip phones.
I like that. Pussy on the loose. Like there's wanted posters for a pussy around. Dead or alive, boys. Bring her in.
Let me find out you got that internet deal. He's mad that you shop for deals on the internet.
What?
Let me find out you acting funny with them stamps.
What does that
Let me
even
find
mean?
out you twerking while you got cramps. He's mad.
Oh, food stamps,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like postage fraud.
And he's like, let me find out you twerking while you got cramps. He's mad women dance on their period. I love it, dude. Let me find out you wearing Spanx to hide your gut. Let me find out them booty pants underneath. Yeah, this is great stuff, guys. Please look up Fifth Ward Weeby. Let me find out. Can you
That's
plug
not
that
Lil
in?
Webby.
No.
Can you plug that in for me?
Webby just got accused of like beating some woman.
Really?
I think he went to jail for it. Yeah. And then it's like, you know, his Instagram is like him like, I don't give a fuck, I don't care. And people are like, I know she's lying.
Thank you, Webby.
Yeah.
We believe in you no matter what.
Yeah. He blew up like 10 years ago and then sort of just fizzled out.
What was the song? The spelling song?
Yeah. INDEP.
Oh, Independent. Yeah. Do you know what that mean?
Yeah.
Wait, that's
Yeah.
Boozy, isn't it?
No, that's
it's Webby.
Webby.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Boozy might be on it, but
Yeah, he is on it. You're right.
Cause she an INDEPENDENT. Can you explain what that mean, man? That was my joke when that came out.
Can you explain?
Yeah. Could you tell me? Can you help me understand what that is?
What's the definition of this word?
Because this is INDEPENDENT. What does that spell? Does anyone? What is this word that I'm encountering?
Oh, fuck. What's up, dog? How's the stoner life treating you? You got snacks?
No, I don't do snacks, dude. I'm trying to fucking get back in shape.
So you're doing the rare stoner health stoner.
It
combo.
actually it helps to fucking because I don't have an appetite, so I like fuck up and I can't eat enough like of the right shit when I get back from the gym.
Oh,
and then I just won't eat for like 12 hours, and then I'm hungry, and it's like, fuck it, I'll just get like a
shitty
Egg McMuffin or some bullshit rather than eating chicken and fucking broccoli.
Yeah.
Which sucks. But
Yeah, you mean like bodybuilder chicken and broccoli or Chinese food chicken and broccoli?
no, I mean like
just chicken
pan
breast,
frying
plain
a
ass
piece of chicken
yeah,
breast
yeah.
and eating it with asparagus.
You've got no appetite? What's wrong, buddy?
I just like to eat like once a day, and I like to eat
Yeah.
bullshit. So yeah.
I know. There's nothing better than starving yourself and then eating that
Yeah.
fat ass fucking meal.
It's also, man, like I got pretty fucking out of shape. So when I get out of the gym now, I'm like, I want to throw up. I don't,
Right. Yeah, dude, I have not been to the gym. I missed physical therapy today for my shoulder because the trains was fucking up. Sucks, dude. I'm trying to get strong.
Do you need surgery or what?
No, physical therapy ought to do it. It's just like there's a tear in my like the socket that holds the shit together.
The labrum.
I got a labrum tear, exactly,
Yeah.
and like a minor slap tear, wherever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
And I just have this. It's actually fucked up, dude. Because the guy who's my physical therapist looks like I've never met the guy, but he looks like my maternal grandfather. So it's like he looks I feel like my grandfather is back from the dead.
And
You're that
adjusting your
Turkish-
back.
And adjusting my shoulder, yeah.
That Turkish revolutionary that looks just like Jimmy Fallon.
No.
It's some guy from like 100 years ago.
Really?
It just looks exactly like Jimmy Fallon.
Like Jimmy Fallon doing Chris Rock blackface.
Yeah, it's real funny. Because people say if they had a time machine, they'd go back and stop Hitler. I would go back and meet the people that look like other people.
Nice.
And then just be weirded out by it.
Would you bring them back or no?
Yeah,
Just leave
just
them
go to
there?
the Civil War and like this guy's like, what are you doing in my homestead? And I'm like, you look exactly like Gilbert Gottfried. You have no idea. It doesn't make sense to you, but to see Gilbert Gottfried say things,
It's crazy.
absurd.
Oh, that's fun. Minor things you would do while going back in time. I think I would go back to the 50s and be the best basketball player. The best. I could beat Bob Cousy one-on-one, dude.
No, you couldn't. Dude.
Absolutely, I could.
Those guys could hoop still.
No way, dude.
Yeah, they could.
I
They
would
just
be,
dribbled flat palmed.
dude. I would be a star.
No, the thing that made them good is they didn't care about looking
Hilarious.
gay. What? Oh, that guy looks
guy
exactly,
does look exactly like Jimmy Fallon.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Gosh, I'd like to meet that feller.
I could beat him. I could beat him one-on-one.
No, fundamentals, white boys in the 50s.
Dude, I hit him with a spin move.
just chest passing
I
each
back
other.
him down. I could be one of the top basketball players of all time if I was right now in the 50s.
No, because they were like legit goons that used to play. Like that
I'm
guy.
a goon?
No, like 7-foot dudes.
Nah.
Yes, they
George
were.
Mikan?
George Mikan.
Fuck George Mikan.
Dude, he was amazing.
I could do
Minneapolis
layups on his
Lakers.
ass. He's not amazing. He's a big fucking nerd, dude.
He's dead now. Don't speak ill of it.
Fuck George Mikan. Fuck every Laker, dude.
Thing
I
is, you
will
think,
be
like,
your father fig.
any kind of like business idea, like how people think like, oh, I'd go back and I'd bet on this,
Yeah,
or
I'd make
I'd
Google.
invest in that. But the problem is like all the shit you're used to now won't be invented for like another 40 years,
Right.
So it would just suck.
You
Like,
just have to
having,
chill for
having
40
like
years.
millions of dollars in the 30s would fucking suck.
With
'cause
no
you wouldn't have an
texting.
iPhone.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have no one to talk
That's
to.
true. The food
You
would
have
be
to go
bad.
back. You have to go back for violent or sexual reasons.
I don't
be
know.
no
It'd
sushi?
probably be easier to cheat on people back then,
Oh, of
right?
course.
Yeah.
That's a
Why do you
benefit.
care about that? That was showing your true colors, dude.
I'm into cheating.
Not me, dude.
I'm a cheater.
I respect.
Yeah,
women.
everybody knows. Guys love to cheat.
Yeah, it would have to be. You're right.
Fellas.
But there might be something fun about if you're rich as hell and you just live on a tropical island. You pay people to fucking feed you grapes and shit.
You can
Yeah,
do
if-
that now.
No,
I
but
guess.
you could do that with like $1 million.
You could do that now,
back
and I
then.
guarantee if you did that now, after like 2 days, you'd be like, "Where's my phone?"
That's true.
I would.
Maybe it'd be freeing to live in a world with no phone, though. You know?
No, it
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I would go to like a horny time. Like
I'm telling you, I didn't have a smartphone or texting until 2014, and then as soon as I got it, I was like, "What the fuck was I
Yeah,
doing?"
but you didn't know what you were missing, dude.
I would just go back to
I was
a very,
drunk. I wasn't able.
That's true.
This thing gave me sobriety.
That
Can you
is
imagine how easily
Wait,
I would have
you're
fallen
saying
off?
that a
Probably,
cell phone
actually,
did?
I said it as a joke, but now that I think about it, like a lot
Legit?
of like my inability to stay sober was just fucking boredom. You sit around, stare at a fucking wall. Eventually, you're gonna drink.
Game, dude.
Nah.
It's not the same.
Yeah,
You
I
need
get
that
bored.
rush.
I get bored with the shit now. That's
Yeah.
why I'm having to get back into weed.
Well, here's the solution, Stav, to what you were saying.
Okay.
Is you just go back to the most horny moments in history, like the 1920s were super horny.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck getting sucked off by flappers and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
People were just like doing horny ass shit back
Hell
then.
yeah, I'm in.
I was speaking of the 1920s. I learned about the Fatty Arbuckle murder recently.
Oh, yeah. That
And-
poor guy got set
Or it
up.
wasn't a murder; it was a rape. They said that he raped a woman with a bottle, and he was set up by studio heads.
Yep.
It was to like eliminate independent
He was
movie
too
makers.
powerful of a star.
But ironically, the woman in the case was named Virginia Rappe, R-A-P-P-E. He was accused of raping. So,
Fuck
wow,
yeah.
that's a Civil War Nicolas Cage. Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
That's a guy that looks like Nicolas Cage. That's pretty good.
You don't understand. Slavery is the national treasure. We can't get rid of it. It's a treasure.
On the back of the Declaration of Independence, just a drawing of a black guy being forced
Well,
to
this
do
way,
stuff.
Nicolas Cage, his family named Cage, is they invented the cages for the auction block.
That's why he's so rich.
Yeah.
That's why he buys all those dinosaur eggs and shit. You know?
Actually, guys, his last name is Coppola.
Oh, that's right.
Adam's last name is Gay.
Gay
That's his real name.
No,
Suck
you
off,
know my
Polo.
real last name though.
No one cares.
It's
Finkelberg?
it's Landau. Yeah,
Your real last name is Landau.
Landau. Yeah.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
What do you mean by that?
Is that's probably why you're a rapist. You got a name like that?
Landau?
Yeah. What's up? My name's Adam Brom.
No, my last name
Anybody-
is Landau.
You gotta-
What do you
Changed-
mean it's Landau?
It changed to Friedland when they immigrated to South Africa from Lithuania.
Oh.
Yeah. And actually, the actor that just died is
Yes.
from the same area of Lithuania. That's
you're
probably
not.
my cousin.
I don't believe that was your name.
No, it was my name.
So why they changed to Friedland? That
Who,
doesn't
Sam
make sense.
Shepard?
People's last names. No, Martin Landau.
Sam Shepard's real name is Martin Landau?
Yeah, it's true.
Jesus.
Dude, that's a sad one to go, actually, Sam Shepard.
Yeah, but so what?
I mean, no, whatever.
Did he teach
You
you
gotta-
Wait,
to be
wait,
weird?
wait.
He
wasn't
tell
that
you how to
old.
be weird. Go ahead, say it.
What?
Go ahead, be the guy you've been making fun of for the last 3 years.
He wasn't that old.
Yeah, say it. Go ahead. Talk about what a loss it is. Is Sam Shepard
Who is
dead.
Sam Shepard?
He was like an actor.
He was in Black Hawk Down and The Right Stuff and
Playwright.
fucking Days of Heaven.
No, but I read a lot of his plays in college.
Oh,
I was like
cool.
really into
Oh,
it.
wow.
Oh, you read
Yeah.
plays.
Shut the fuck up.
That's great that
Oh,
you
that's
read
really
his
chill,
plays
dude.
in college.
You can read plays. You don't have to just see them acted.
I'm going to say this right now, and it's going to be going to seem like a contrarian point,
Wow, what?
but I mean it, and it's also the truth. There's never been a single good play. Ever. There's no such thing as a good play.
I don't.
Nah, dude, Fences is good. I saw Fences
Nope.
in Baltimore.
If it's not a movie, it's bad.
Well, Fences, they made a movie out of it.
Yeah.
That movie's got to be look. It's the pinnacle of storytelling, and I want fucking 4K UHD.
Is that what you're mad at? There's no 4K plays?
Yeah,
Because
dude.
they're in real life?
Yeah, they're better than 4K. They're
What if
real.
someone streamed a play and you were in another room in 4K?
Where are the special effects?
They're live special.
So look,
plays
there's
have
guys like
special
that.
effects.
Those are the best. Like 10 years ago, I don't think you see it as much anymore. But like forum guys that are like, man, the fucking special effects in this movie suck. You know, like there's got to be better special effects. You know what I'm saying? If I'm paying to see a movie, I want like good special effects.
Yeah.
That's all they care about is big explosions.
And it's like The Fighter or some shit. Or it's
Yeah.
just
Did
like,
you see Pacific Rim?
I
Yeah,
fucking
of
love that
course.
shit.
Yeah,
dude.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, really?
Rock'em
Yeah.
Sock and
Ooh,
Robots.
that
the
probably
movie?
would go off on this
Probably
TV.
because I missed it while I was in theaters, and it's like I'm not going to watch that at home.
That shit's
On
good.
my
dude.
laptop.
Yeah, it'd be good on
Stringer
TV.
Bell gives the Independence Day speech essentially.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's tight.
Yeah.
Big ass robots. There's a hot Japanese lady who's like, oh no. But then she finds the power in herself and she's like, ah! And she kills the fucking aliens.
So thanks for ruining the movie for me.
I'm trying to think of a good play right now. I think Nick
Can't
might
do
be
it,
right.
dude. Yeah, there's no good
What?
plays.
I just said one. Fences is good.
I never
Fences
saw
is
it.
not good. First of all, which production?
I don't
of
really
Fences?
ever-
The one at the
Plays.
Everyman Theater that they took me to in 8th grade in Baltimore.
It was bad. I saw it. I
No.
personally reviewed that one
You
for
did?
Mad Magazine.
For Mad
I
Magazine.
think I believe I gave it 4 gays down.
Wait.
4 gays
Is
up.
4 gays up good?
No, 4 gays down.
But what about 4 gays up?
That's not a review. That's not what. Did you even read
Mad Magazine?
when I was the theater critic for Mad Magazine?
I got to be honest, Nick. Here, I did not.
That was the
I'm
start of
sorry.
my career.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
Nick.
really?
So
I
you
was
were in
the
8th
theater
grade?
critic for Mad Magazine for 35 years.
How old were you?
I don't know. I was in my late 30s, early 40s.
Oh, okay. Wait, so
Wait a second.
did you ever? You never saw a play you liked?
I think he's
What's
doing
the
a
one
bit.
you like the best? If you had to choose.
When are we going to see Cats? Yeah, Glengarry Glen Ross is
What?
basically a play.
Yeah, that's basically a play.
What, Glengarry Glen Ross?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the show Frasier is basically a play.
No,
That's a
Glengarry
great
Glen
play.
Ross is a movie.
My favorite play is Frasier.
Frasier.
It was a play. They made it a movie. It became good. People went back and said, maybe this play isn't as bad as we thought. And they watched the play, and then they said, I don't know why we did this.
That's true.
The
I got
movie's
it.
a million times better.
It's
What
true.
about the play A Few Good Men? That later
that was a
became
play?
movie.
I think so. I had
think
to
it
remember
was.
what A Few
Wasn't it
Good
a
Men
book?
was for a second.
No, it was a play. Aaron Sorkin.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of the one about Watergate.
When it was a play, it was
All
called
the
A Few
President's
Gay
Men.
Men.
All the President's Men.
Yeah.
It was called A Few Gay Men, and it was actually the title of every play ever.
Just a few, not a lot.
There's a
What
couple
about
straight
a ton
guys
of
in
gay
there.
guys? Yeah.
You know what? You know what would make plays good again? If we went back to the era where they made all the
play
women
women?
characters boys.
Yeah, yeah. That's
That's what
how
I want to
plays were
see. A
for
nice
like
smooth
1,000
boy
years.
as a woman.
And they went to real sex scenes. So
They
you
did.
fucked the boy
Right.
on
No,
stage.
no, but back when they were doing
No.
boys, the sex scenes were off stage.
No,
I would love to
But
see.
they were real.
I would love to see an off-Broadway production of Bad Wives 2 with an all-boy cast.
I love it.
And that might be a play I could enjoy.
Okay.
Mhm.
What's Bad Wives 2?
It's a pornography I saw 15 years ago. It's got Raylene in it.
You want to see male children fuck each other.
Well, they would be women.
Do you remember
I'm
there was
sorry,
that?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what makes it acting. If you can't act like your asshole is a vagina, then you can't act. It's called the Meisner method. I
Wow.
think.
So, Adam, how many Oscars have you
Yeah.
won then? Because you must be the
I'm-
world's most accomplished actor.
I'm gonna take Meisner. I'll probably get like 3 or 4 ships. I think 3, 4, 5. But yeah, I definitely can go back.
Yeah,
into
I've
that.
actually been studying the Meisner method at the Wilmer Valderrama studio in Midtown. And we haven't really. It's been mostly exercises. A lot of like this weird thing where you have to let your partner penetrate and the teacher penetrate you sexually,
at the same time.
which seems weird. And I thought at first I was like, oh, I'm just being raped.
Yes.
You know, like which is most people's response. But then you realize the way the teacher explained it, and this guy's a genius.
Is it Wilmer?
He was friends with no. It's
not Wilmer.
Yeah, it's not. But it was his mentor. It was this guy, the fat doctor, who like mentored all these people. Basically, I didn't know this, but every single comedian from DC who's ever had any success, he's mentored.
Wow.
Wow.
Personally. Yeah.
Chappelle.
And then also everyone from DC, so George Washington and Thomas Jefferson.
He's not from
He
DC.
came up with all their ideas.
Yeah, yeah,
You
They're
know.
not from DC.
Interesting.
Yeah, they
he
are.
was. They were president. So
They're
both those
president.
guys
that
are the
makes them
president,
from
so
DC.
they're from
You
DC.
the name of the town is Washington.
Yeah, right. The capital wasn't in DC when Washington
No, it was.
was
Yes, it
president.
was.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
yeah, and
it
the
was.
White House was there,
No,
and it
it
was
wasn't.
even
It's
bigger
named
and
after
whiter.
George Washington.
Yeah,
Because
after
he
was the
moved there and he
president.
said, "This is my town now.
Yep.
I'm from here.
It's my kind of
Let's
town.
print up the athletic
It was
tees."
a swamp on
That's
the
right.
Potomac, bros.
That's what the
No, it
Gettysburg
was a
Address
town
is.
called Rome, Maryland. Was DC, and then they got part of Virginia
Now Virginia backed out.
eventually, but
Yeah.
DC used to include Arlington.
yeah, it was a square.
Fucking
And then
cocksuckers.
they took it back because they weren't getting enough monuments. That's the reason that I forget what the word is for when a state recaptures part of its territory.
It's called
not
heritage.
secession?
Heritage,
Yeah,
not
it
hate.
might be recession.
Recession?
Nah, but
Secession.
no, they didn't
Succession.
secede. It was like a recap. I don't know. I forget. What
Either way,
Repatriation.
Either way, he's from DC, and the fat doctor came up with his ideas.
Yeah.
And
So
the
wait,
fat
yeah,
doctor,
go
hold
back to
on,
this.
is also sort of he knows Wilder Valderrama,
Yes.
and he was
No, he's
Nick's
a
acting
mentor.
teacher.
Yeah, yeah.
I
He's a
just
mentor.
want to tie it all up.
You know,
So it
but that,
makes
like
sense.
you're making a joke of it, but like I have a friend that's an actress, and her acting teacher runs a cult. It's basically a cult.
Yeah.
He
Did
tells
she fuck-
everyone
did
they're
she
a
fuck
piece
him?
of shit. No, but I think
So she fucked.
I
him.
think he's an old gay guy, but he emotionally abuses everyone.
Yeah, that's not
You know?
surprising. Did you see that documentary about that cult I only caught it in passing about that like guy that's like in shape, but he had
Yes,
some weird.
I watched that documentary.
What's that called?
I forgot the name of it, but it's like everyone's really good looking.
Yeah,
and he's
right.
like maybe French or Italian.
Yeah, that weird French
Yeah.
guy.
What?
And then
It's
the
in
guy,
Southern California?
that guy is like,
Yeah.
yeah, he would have these therapy sessions, and you know, eventually he just wears you down, and then years later, I realized I'm just getting fucked in my ass.
Yeah,
There's this guy. There's like this guy that would like rape his cult.
He would literally fuck
He would
them?
literally like bring them in for therapy sessions.
Jesus
and be like, you need to
Christ.
learn how to be more open. Like, let me have sex with your ass.
that's what all cults
They would be
are.
like, I guess.
Jesus Christ.
Every cult documentary, they like talk about like everything, and then you just wait because there's always
Someone's
that one
getting
moment
fucked.
where the one cult leader is either fucking girls or fucking his male subordinates,
Yeah.
or fucking
both.
women. Yeah,
Does anyone ever do both?
no, not typically.
Damn.
There's like Warren Jeffs was fucking like 13-year-old girls, right?
Yeah, Jesus.
Am I wrong or
Christ.
right?
Who's Warren
Maybe I'm
Jeffs?
thinking Warren Jeffs was that break off of Mormons in like southern Utah, northern
Well, I feel
Arizona.
like Mormons just stopped fucking young women anyway, young girls anyway.
Well, they stopped like polygamy, and they let black people in their church in like 1994.
about time, dude.
Yeah, because BYU football was having a rough decade.
Imagine how much it must suck to go to BYU to play football. You can't fuck.
Yeah,
Someone got
a lot
kicked
of
off the
them
team
get
for
kicked off
fucking.
of the team for fucking. Yeah,
Which is wild, dude.
yeah.
We
It is
should we
wild.
should boycott them.
But
Why don't they
actually,
just get married? It's
they
not
have,
like
like,
you
a
can't
ton
get
of-
married again.
they have
Just
a ton
marry
of-
every woman you want to have sex with. That's what I don't understand.
No, you can't.
That's a
They-
lot of red
They
tape.
outlawed polygamy, but
No,
What do
he
you mean
means
they
get
outlawed
divorced.
polygamy. That's their whole thing.
no, it used to be their thing, but it is no longer their thing.
What?
Mormons.
Why the
that's-
fuck is anyone
That's why
Mormon?
that dude Warren
Just
Jeffs
for the
and like
cool underwear, dude.
yeah, you
That
wear
secret underwear.
You
that
wear
sucks your
secret
dick.
underwear, and you go into the temple
You know
to
what's
get
the
married.
story of like Mormonism is some like fucking drunk retard found a golden Bible
Oh,
in a
yeah, in
tree that
Missouri.
was
Yeah, and
given
he
to him by an angel, and then
Yeah.
the angel had to take it back. It's so funny.
It's
like,
an American religion.
I know.
Yeah.
But like the idea that ever worked on anybody is like, I don't know, man. This guy's story's pretty legit.
Yeah.
I guess we should just go to his church.
Yeah. We should just
Well, they
dedicate our
got-
entire lives listening to him and let him
I
fuck
mean,
our
they
daughters.
they kept getting kicked out of every place they lived in because everyone's like, no, fuck these fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
And then they had to literally just go across the country to Utah
Yeah.
as like sort of religious,
Shitty ass
Which I call
refugees.
Utah. What?
Yeah.
Who-
Nice,
what?
dude.
Who's ever even heard of this place? Utah. Get out of here. Shucks. Jeez.
That's good.
Yeah, he said he had a gold book, but no one could see it. But
Yeah.
you had to trust that he had it. And then he said that the Native Americans were actually Israelites that sinned against God and were punished with dark skin.
Oh,
yeah,
that makes sense.
That's another part
That
of
you know what? That actually kind of checks
Mormonism.
out.
Now
Now that I think
don't know
about
if they
it, scientifically, you know.
but the story is that
Living outside in
Jesus
teepees.
after the crucifixion went to the New World, and then he like did some shit over here, and there were two tribes.
Okay.
Adam's loving being able to just walk through the Wikipedia article for Mormonism.
Yeah.
no, I
this
knew a
one.
bunch of Mormons growing up in Vegas because
Oh, yeah, there is a lot of Mormons in
because
Vegas.
Howard Hughes would only
Here comes
hire
the
Mormons.
Howard Hughes tidbit hour.
No,
You
Howard.
guys seen The Aviator? Get ready for all the details from the movie coming up in 5, 4,
It's not.
I haven't
even
seen
sure.
it. Tell
3.
me, Adam.
Howard Hughes died in Vegas, like losing his mind, pissing in jars in a hotel.
Yeah.
and he
Where,
was.
who remembers that scene from The Aviator?
Shut the fuck
Did
up.
Leo
Great
piss in a
scene.
bottle?
Yes, dude. He's
Yeah.
pissing in a bottle.
yeah.
And then,
He deserved an Oscar.
Can you
for
see
it.
his dick?
and then whoever plays
No.
Katharine Hepburn, I forget the
Drank it?
Who? Yeah, no, she shows up and she's like, "Howard, you have to stop doing this. Come on, Howard, come out now.
Was he into piss
Be
play?
lesbians with me, Howard. Be secret, powerful lesbians."
Kate Blanchett, I think.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
Yes. She was a lesbian, Katharine Hepburn?
No,
She
she
was
wasn't a
just
lesbian. She,
Nice.
well, yeah, she was like,
She's just an excellent golfer.
yeah, she was just like
was
probably
really
the
good at
only
golf.
person that's ever been like actually okay with just being a spinster. So
Oh, did she fuck? Did Katharine Hepburn fuck? She was hot, right?
yes, but she was like
She was.
mostly just mind. She was like sort of. She was probably like asexual.
She might have actually
She was kind
been
of
asexual.
androgynous.
Yeah.
she also talked like that, but was American.
Yeah.
She had like sort of
Everyone-
a British
that's-
She
accent.
came
that's
from like
everyone.
a Vanderbilt.
That's how, like,
family or
FDR and
she's like
shit talk.
she's like,
something. Old Connecticut money.
yeah,
or
old
something.
old New England. money.
Yeah.
God, those people are so fucking lame.
But they used to train actors to do that. It's called a transatlantic accent.
Right.
So you would talk in a way where people couldn't tell if you were from Britain or America. Prior to
the Frasier.
the majority of productions moving to Hollywood, it's like, when shit was in New York, they wanted to make something that would appeal to all audiences.
Fuck, interesting.
That's why people talk like Frasier.
Damn, dude. Frasier's the last one holding on.
When I was a kid, I thought
why he's the
Frasier
greatest
was British.
actor.
I
Of
didn't-
course, everyone
Yeah.
did.
He's the greatest living actor
Who, Frasier?
because he does he's
Kelsey,
the last
baby.
guy to do that
My
accent.
man's somewhere on pills getting his dick sucked
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, that guy's
Shouts out to Kelsey Grammer.
that guy's had a life, dude. Life.
Yeah,
and
we've
a
talked
half.
about it before.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But Niles, we haven't talked about him. What do you think Niles' life is like?
Somebody,
He's just a nice guy.
I showed Jake Flores that Tom Myers DM
Uh-huh.
where he's like, "Make it stop now. Make the asking stop now." And Jake was like, "Oh, I thought the Avi was Niles from Frasier."
Oh yeah, Tom does look. a
Tom
little
looks
bit.
like he looks like Steve Buscemi mixed with Niles from Frasier.
Oh, fuck.
You know what's funny about Tom is Tom looks like absolute shit, but I met him when he was probably 22 or 23 years old, and he looked exactly
the
like
same.
him.
Yeah, he's looked 43 since he was 20 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when dude, it's wild. You're right. Holy fuck, when I started comedy, he was only like 25.
Yeah.
No way.
Yes,
dude.
How old is he now? 40?
No, he's like
No,
32.
not even. Yeah, he's not that
he's
much
like our
older.
age.
Yeah, we're the same age.
Shit.
Yeah, Tom's got to be at most 33, 34 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, it's wild. That blew my fucking mind.
Wow. Well, so he's still got time, dude. He can still do it.
He used to be the chairman of the Young Democrats of Harford County.
Oh, sick.
So, just a little tidbit for the audience. I don't know who is it now. Someone else, maybe. Probably not Tom anymore.
Cool.
Yep, just a different guy from Harford County. I think it's actually a woman. I think it was a lady with blonde hair. You guys know anybody that chairs local Democratic parties?
The cat has ear medicine now. I don't know if I've mentioned that.
Ernest?
Yeah, he needs
These
ear
ears
medicine.
are fucked up.
It's not in ear, it's like outer
It's
ear.
outer ear medicine.
Yeah.
Is it just so shit doesn't scab?
Well,
'Cause he scratches his ear and it scabs.
I tried
over.
piercing his ears like a month ago
Hell yeah.
to make fun of Adam. But then it backfired. Now he's
Yo,
damaged.
a cat with a fucking earring? That would be awesome.
Hell yeah.
Oh, what about a fucking
Let's
dog?
pierce his ear and turn him green. Let's paint him green. Let's spray paint the cat green.
That would be. Is there pet safe paint?
Just paint, regular paint. Just use regular paint on it.
What about hair dye? Can we dye him? Oh, how about this? A fucking dog with floppy ass ears with a big ass diamond stud. One of those hounds.
That would be cute.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be good?
I
What do you
don't
guys
know.
think? Maybe put a little lipstick on him.
My dog got
Start fucking him.
a friend of mine painted my dog's nails, and she looked pretty cute.
That's
I
cute.
love that anything you do to an animal, people will accuse you of it being animal abuse. If you put a video of it online, you put a fucking hat on a dog, people are like, the dog is humiliated, this is animal abuse. At PETA, I'm calling PETA.
Yeah, I do love that. Like literally, no other country in the world treats
Yeah.
dogs like this.
Well, it's funny because, like...
I mean, like in most of the rest of the world, dogs are just like straight up animals.
Jermaine Fowler tried to pull that shit on my fucking Instagram. I posted a picture of Ernest where he'd thrown up and then fallen asleep in his own vomit. Which he does because he's old.
Wait,
It's
Jermaine Fowler gave you shit about
yeah,
that?
Jermaine Fowler was like, is this shit supposed to be funny?
What?
And it's like, you should be saying that into a fucking mirror. But he's like, this looks like a
Shots
fucking...
fired, dude.
This looks like an abused animal to me. And then he added PETA. And I don't think he was joking either.
No, he
He didn't
maybe
read like a
joking.
joke. What's that?
He might have
Maybe he
been
was joking.
joking.
Yeah, I don't think he was.
Did he
So-
block you or something?
No. But we're at war now.
Oh, nice.
We're fucking...
Are we at war with Superior Donuts?
They got
Yeah.
canceled.
They
No,
did.
they didn't. They got a second
I
season.
thought they got renewed.
I thought they got canceled.
Are
Yeah.
you completely making that up?
I
Where
thought
did
I
you hear
saw
that? From where?
I'll look it up.
They got fucking Judge Hirsch in that motherfucker.
Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about, Adam.
I'll look it up.
All right. Well, we still have plenty of time to go, boys. So
should we go to the beach this week?
it's no time to. Racine's going to the beach on Thursday.
Oh fuck! I got a text Racine back.
No, you don't. But I already told Racine that I'm uninviting you from the beach.
What?
Because there's going to be girls there, and I don't want you ruining it by disgusting them with your body.
See, this is the kind of body negativity I simply will not stand
Well,
for.
I'm body negative, dude.
Dude, absolutely.
You know that.
Oh,
about me.
this is gonna be the thing that brings us down,
I'm
dude.
body negative. I'm a
I will
sleepy,
never.
body negative.
I will absolutely not accept that.
Meninist, which I'm pretty sure means Amish.
Yeah.
I think that's what a Meninist is somebody that builds barns and makes fried chicken.
Why is their fried chicken so goddamn good?
Because what the fuck else are they going to do besides make delicious pastries?
It got a second
and-
season. I'm
Have
wrong.
you ever seen? Of course you are. Have you ever seen a fat Amish person?
Yes, plenty.
Really?
Yeah,
I haven't.
The guys that make the fried chicken.
I guess you're right.
We went the place we go to. The guy that makes that fried chicken is one of the fattest, ugliest people I've ever seen in my life.
They are
We were
really
too busy
ugly.
looking at the chicken. To
I was
notice him.
really excited about the chicken.
Dude, I tell you what I love doing when I go to the Amish market is holding eye contact with the women. Because they won't break eye contact. I don't know what it is about their culture,
It's
but
manners.
they won't do it.
Yeah,
Really?
that's old German manners. That they
You think they just are looking for an escape?
No, because they have one. It's called Rumspringer. They're allowed to go fuck it, like as many guys as they can.
do meth and
Nice.
stuff.
That's what they say in their church that they built. They go in there and they're like, well, you're 18 now. You go out and make sure you do anal. You get titty fucked out there. Make sure you don't like being titty fucked. Because when you come back to the church, no more titty fucking after
What's
that.
the retention rate, you think, of Rumspringer?
100%.
They
Yeah.
all go back.
They all come back.
I think it's like 90 or some shit like that.
How many fucking Amish people that aren't Amish do you know anymore?
Yeah.
You know?
Have you met any?
How many Amish people are there? There can't be that many.
There's like 42.
42 of them?
Yeah.
That's a
It's about the
decent
same
amount.
number of people that are Jewish.
That's not true. at
Yeah, it
all.
is.
That's impossible.
I think that's true.
You know what's weird about
2%
Amish?
of American society is Amish.
Yeah.
That makes them into like a voting bloc.
They're
they
they're
vote?
scared of the machines.
Yeah, they won't do the machines.
Yeah.
It is weird when you drive through like central Pennsylvania and see like a fucking buggy going down the side
I
of the
know,
road.
dude.
All slow as shit. You
know.
only see it for a second. You're like, oh, look at that shitty piece of technology. Oh, he's gone. I'm already miles away from wherever that man is trying to go.
In my 91 piece of shit Honda Civic.
Yeah. It's going to take him 35 years to get to the butter dispensary, and hopefully he can get back to, the cottage he lives in before
Yeah.
the flies eat him or whatever the fuck. However they succumb to the elements.
When I see
I don't know
Amish-
what the number one cause of death in Amish country is.
Yeah,
Zippers.
It's fly death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's zippers.
They
Death by
fall
flies.
in a vat of butter by accident, and
Right.
the flies
It's
cover
being
them.
sniped from helicopters by the Wetzel's Pretzels company. Taking out the competition.
If we
Remember
weren't
that rampage at the fucking Amish? Remember that happened?
No.
Like 10 years ago. Some guy
Yeah.
went into an Amish schoolhouse and started fucking lighting kids up.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Don't
was
they
he
have, like-
was he Amish?
I don't think so.
Ex-Amish?
Don't they have
Imagine
Amish-
hating Amish people that much.
Yeah.
Don't they have Amish organized crime or something?
Yeah. That was a
Really?
show.
There was a
I thought that
TV
was
show.
bullshit.
That was, yeah, it was
Well,
like,
it probably was.
yeah, the fucking, the Amish Gotti.
Like
the-
TLC.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Amish aren't cool enough to do that kind of shit. I could fight any Amish.
No, they
they're
were like the
probably-
kind of
would
Amish
beat
that had
the
They would beat the
shit
shit
out of you. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
They're making
They build
barns and
houses.
shit all day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
they could beat me up.
Carrying fucking,
Fuck.
timber.
anvils, I'm assuming. They just walk around with
What
an anvil.
was an
and-
anvil used for?
Metal, like blacksmithing. It's like metalwork.
Ah, you hit shit on it.
Well, the
ever
shape
drop
is
them
for
out of
the
planes?
shapes. You heat stuff up and then you slam a
And you
hammer on it
slam
while it's on the
you
fucking
make a
anvil.
sword.
Yeah, you can
that
make a
way.
sword.
Hell yeah.
They never used them in like. To
Should I
drop
do
out
that
of
when
planes?
when we get enough money
Absolutely.
for my compound? I'm getting a forge. I'm putting that out in the barn.
100%.
I'm gonna
to
start
do
making
smithing?
swords,
Dude, let's make a compound, dude. I'll have a pizza oven. You can have a forge.
Set
Adam,
one
what
in
do
the
you
same,
have?
dude. Pizzas, barbecue, and swords, all in the
dude.
same device.
Oh my god. What are you gonna contribute to the
I'd
compound?
probably work with the animals.
What animals?
You
Are
know.
we gonna eat them?
No, we're not going
A
to eat
farm?
them.
He's
we
gonna
can eat-
suck off the bulls and spit the cum into the cow's pussy.
Well, that's working with them.
Yeah.
How we got to inseminate them?
That's what it's a new definition of cowboy.
Yeah, I do it. I do it. Chris Pontius style.
That's
Yeah.
actually how the Immaculate Conception happened. The angel
I'm Chris
sucked
Pontius,
off
and
God.
this is shoving a toucan's face up your asshole. His entire nose. Hey, I'm Stevo, and this is get kicked out of Belize for wrapping a tarantula around my dick
And spreading
then trying
gonorrhea.
to shove the tarantula dick into a yak's ass. On Wild Boys.
Wild Boys did rule though. I'm trying to open for Stevo. He's at the Arlington Draft House, baby.
Yeah, he's a touring comic.
I'm trying to go down there, dude.
What's his stand-up like?
Trying to buddy up to Stevo.
Nah, it's just
Get in
he
that
does-
FaceTime with Stevo.
He just does the most shows, and they pay you by show.
No, I can't do the podcast today, guys. I'm getting barbecue with Stevo. Can't wait for that to happen.
I would never do that, guys. I wouldn't hang out with Steve. I would. He's pretty cool. It would be fun. Come on, you wouldn't get barbecue with Steve-O?
He's sober now. It's
I wouldn't
probably
blow off the
annoying.
podcast. to
I
go
would
to
never blow off
barbecue.
the podcast for barbecue with Steve-O.
I've
made up my mind that Stav has done this already.
yeah. I feel like it's already happened.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers wish. If I knew Steve-O, dude, me and him would be doing a damn podcast.
I do stuff with my
It'd be
famous
called
friends.
the Cool Boys podcast.
I do stuff with my
Stav
famous
and
friends all the
Steve-O.
time. I just don't tell you about it. I don't rub your
Yeah,
faces. in
you
it.
don't invite us to it.
Yeah, dude. I
Why
got
do you need to be invited?
Because we're friends.
You don't invite people to shit.
I invite you guys to hang out at my
you
house.
have never invited any type of social event where it's like
I invite you to Racine's
somebody's-
party.
I'm
I
friends
text
with
you all the
Racine.
time. Yeah, but I try and
Racine
get. But that's what I'm
invited us.
talking about.
Yeah, Racine
I want my
invited-
boys to come to the
to
shit
things that
I'm
we're
going
already
to.
invited in. That's not inviting us.
Yes, it is. That's what it's like. Let's go together to.
No,
to
if you were
events that
if you were
we're
doing a
invited
thing,
to.
if you're doing a thing where it's like some comic you like was having a thing, you'd be like, I got to go to this, and you wouldn't invite us to it.
Yeah, you'd
if
be like,
if
Ari,
it's
because
not my
that would
fucking
that
house,
would be your like FaceTime thing.
no.
Yeah.
It's rude to bring fucking people somewhere you don't. They didn't say bring other people. If it's someone I'm like closer to, like if Soda wanted to hang out, I'd be like, come fucking do some shit like that. But if it was like someone I don't know that well, you can't invite people to. You
To
can't
your
bring
friends.
friends, like that. But it's if mutual friends, of course I want you guys to come and hang out. I'm always trying to get the crew to fucking hang. That's what I wanted to do.
I like hanging, and
These aren't people that he knew. You're mad at him for literally what you just described.
Yeah.
No.
These are people that he's never met before hanging out.
That
They're not
invited
his
me
close
to
friends
hang.
that invited him to hang, and you're saying that he should have also brought you along.
Well, I mean,
The only
perhaps.
difference is in the hypothetical situation that we're describing, it's not people you don't know. It's like people you're trying to get FaceTime in with.
And I do know Dan
That's-
Soder.
Yeah,
Well,
you
What I'm
specifically
saying-
mentioned Dan Soder as an example.
like a friend of mine that I would.
we
like,
didn't bring up Dan
I've
Soder.
met Dan Soder
I'm-
multiple times.
I'm bringing up like people
I'm
we all
saying
hang out
here's who
with.
I would give you access to is Dan Soder. That's as high
I
up the ladder
appreciate
as
the
it
Dan
goes.
Soder.
I'm saying
Stop
my
as
friend.
friends.
Oh my god, you fucking pricks! I'm saying like sometimes we get Greek food. I'd fucking hang out. I'd invite you guys, but you never want to come to fucking Astoria. That's another fucking thing. Don't that we never fucking hang out because you motherfuckers never want to come to my spot.
No, you can. Well, yeah. I mean,
That's true. I've invited you to come hang and fucking hang out in my shit. I want to come watch some movies and shit. But no, it's got to be here.
well, we work here.
Yeah, we both live
What
in
about
Brooklyn.
some fun public? Some
Nobody
fun
fucking
times with
lives
your
in
boys?
Astoria. Astoria was the coolest spot 10 years ago.
I just want my boys to
It's
hang
all
out
about
with
deep
me.
Brooklyn. Dude, I'm moving to East New York next week.
I'm moving to Cypress Hill.
Hell yeah.
Where's that?
Me and Adam are
Is
moving
that
to
in LA?
East
Compton.
New York. Yeah, we're
Is
gonna-
Cypress Hill from
We're
here?
going to Compton and we're going to watch Django Unchained at a movie theater.
Yeah.
with only black people.
Me and Adam are moving to Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Hell yeah.
We're going to be longshoremen.
We're going to be the coolest guys.
But
in
also you could have
recently gentrified Elizabeth, New Jersey.
How far away is that?
I don't know.
Isn't that where Stephen Colbert
It's like the
lives?
first
It's
or
not far.
third.
No, he lives in like
Elizabeth's a shithole.
what do you call it? North Jersey. The town
is?
Sarah's from.
Isn't that Elizabeth?
It's Montclair.
No, Montclair.
Oh.
Bergen County.
But also you could have invited. They were Twitter bros, dude. Come on, you could have invited the squad. They
I
asked.
don't
for
know.
me and
I
Nick
wasn't going to
were.
go. I was moving all day, and then I just.
They asked for me and Nick were, right, bro?
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
know them. You don't know them.
Yeah, Nick.
But both. They
And
asked
Nick
about
ignored
both.
them because he's cool.
Yeah, I'm cool, and I don't like going to hang out with people.
Well, that's the other thing. You're an antisocial person.
That's true.
So, it's
So
very
North
difficult to
Korea
get
has
you to
fired another ballistic missile.
Is that hot off the press?
No, I'm just trying to. I mean, This is like the worst podcast.
No,
we've
it's
done in
not
weeks.
bad.
No, you did
we've
good
said
stuff.
nothing for the last 15 minutes. This is fucking terrible.
Yeah, but people just like that. You know, they like the.
No, they don't. People don't like
They
it.
like
I
the
don't
bad
like it.
stuff.
Stop getting fucking worried about it.
I'm not
We had
worried
some good-
about
we had
it.
some
I'm
good
being
bits.
objective.
We had good. No,
Nah,
you're
this one's
doom and
going-
gloom.
This one's going right in the trash.
Oh,
This one.
come on, man.
No, it's not, dude.
You can't go in the trash.
Why can't it go in the trash?
It's just the whole fucking day is. I came
day
here. I
is
went
ruined?
fucking. Yeah, I've had to work.
Because you had to
I had
come-
shit to do. I have shit
you
to
had
do.
Oh, no. What'd you have to do?
I had fucking physical therapy. I missed that because the trains were fucked. I should be running for my job right now. I got to go do that as soon as we get done with this. I could have been fucking working. My roommates are mad at me because I didn't fucking clean the apartment. I left to do all this shit. We just can't go in the trash.
So it's my fault that you didn't clean the apartment and your roommates
No,
were
I'm
mad
just
at you.
saying we say we're gonna do something. Let's stick to it.
This is why people tune in, guys. The real friendship things, you know? So even if we're having a pointless argument about imagine it's like fake Dan Soder lunch dates that we just made up. People like it because they feel like they're hanging out with the boys, and that's why I think we should keep this podcast up. Plus, that shit you did at the beginning, Nick, was very funny.
Thanks. I guess I'll cheap out and just do a call back or something.
There you
I'm
go.
sorry you can't get the last 30 minutes of this podcast back. Please don't unsubscribe. It's everyone's fault but mine.